Hey guys, welcome to the show. Today I want to share with you some of the switches I'm using around my house. So I'm in the process of Etherneting up the place using Cat6 cables around the place. I'll show you that mess over there. It's a couple of patches to be seen. And I've got a monster switch. Well, it's not really a monster one. 16 port, 10 gigabit fast speed switch. However, not all of the devices need that speed. So I've got a couple of accessories here. This is a 5-port TP-Link, just basic gigabit switch. It is so small and so cheap. I wanted to share with you. And I've also got this other one. This is an 8-port one. So I'm using them for different situations. For example, I'm using this one with my Alienware setup. I've got all the computers plugged in into one line, going to my switch, which is going to my, fast Ethernet internet. What do I use? Fiber optic internet. 1 gigabit speeds potentially, although I never get that speed. Anyway, and I've got this. This is a 5-port one. Planning on using this fella for my solar setup. I got one plugged into my power wall, another plugged into my inverter, another plugged into my another inverter, another one, because I don't want to be communicating over Wi-Fi for that kind of stuff. I want it to be hardwired, reliable, and occupational hazard, that kind of stuff, reducing the amount of stuff flying around, speeding up the speeds of the connections. Why do you want to use Wi-Fi for so many devices? Congestion, slowing down, breaking up. Hardwire it, it's easier. So let me just share this. This is a tiny switch. This was 19 Australian dollars. So over in the UK, that'll be around a tenner. And over in America, that'll be around about a tenner as well. In Australia, if it's $19, what am I using? There you go. Proper unboxing here. So it's a tiny little box. Comes with 3 years warranty for $19. Like, am I actually ever going to use that? Hopefully I won't. Hopefully it will work for 3 years, but let me just show you how small it is. You get an installation guide and basically says, if you see a light, it's working. And this is it. This tiny little fella. Look how small this is. This converts one Ethernet cable into, it shares the cable with other devices. So although it's 5 ports, technically it's really only 4 because you're going to use one of the ports to connect to another switch or your Wi-Fi router, basically the internet or to your network, depending where you want to go. I don't really want to go internet for my solar setup. I got a firewall to manage. I think Tesla, they require you to phone home every single day. They really want your data every single day, otherwise it voids your warranty. It's no longer 10 years, it's reduced. So I might have to connect to the internet maybe once a day for Tesla, spyware. But other than that, this fella, little tiny fella, look at that, you get a nice little switch, nice little power plug, boom shakalaka right there. So maybe I'll just show you the 8-port one running upstairs and I'll show you the garage area. I've been fishing some cables through over there with the guidance and supervision, actually registered cablers. So over in Australia, you need to be a registered cabler. You need to be a registered cabler if you want to do structured cabling. For example, plugging in the cable into the telephone lines. So I'm not a registered cabler, so I had to get a proper professional to help me out with that situation.
Mate, you've done well. You've done very well.
Is that legit?
It's legit. I'm very proud of you, eh?
Oh, thank you, man. Can I put this down as an hour?
Yeah.
My hour training?
Yeah, definitely.
My hour training, done. That's what I see. Officially a licensed cabler right there. ACRS.
Him.
Check out my Heads of Estate channel to show you how to patch all of the messes I've made. But yeah, let me just show you the setup. And hopefully, maybe tomorrow or the day after tomorrow, I can also share this running with the power wall and all that kind of stuff, plugged in, hardwired, no flaky Wi-Fi connection, super rock solid kind of stuff for only $19. Let's go. This is the mess that I've got myself into. I've got cables running through the ceiling, through spaces all the way up to the attic. So that's some good stuff there. On the other side of the wall, that's where I've got my kind of server switch set up. And I've got cables running through the attic of the garage. And just over there, that's where the wires are running through. And I've also got it connected to a UPS just to be safe. So the wires come here and I'll be plugging in maybe this cable. I labeled it, look at that, G2. I'll plug that into one of these ports and the other 4 ports will be for the solar setup. So this will go around here. So over here is the Alienware gaming setup. Maybe I need some lights. 3, 2, 1, action. And all of these computers, they are running through this little guide. It's the 8-port version and it's just using one cable to connect through to the attic, connecting to the rest of the place. So that's a setup right there. been using it with these systems so far, running well, haven't noticed a difference in the speeds. Of course, these computers aren't really doing anything 10 GBE. If I did want 10 GBE, I'll be making single connections over to my main switch. But of course, these switches are expensive, whereas the little gigabit ones, they're super cheap. So if you're looking for a cheap switch, TP Link, got you sorted, very cheap. Hope you guys found this video useful, enjoyed the show. Bop, 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 bop.